Hi everybody, this next video is about Vinyasa yoga, or sometimes people call these things sun salutations. And there are a lot of different varieties, but if you're doing a Vinyasa style yoga, what you're doing is you're moving with your breath. So every movement has either an inhale or an exhale. Of course, every once in a while we stop and hold a pose, but the Vinyasa part is moving with the breath. And so sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get used to moving with your breath. And it's a really fun way to make your practice strong. I love to do these sun salutation type things in the morning, but you can do it any time of the day. You should definitely talk to your doctor if you have any health issues, especially related to your heart or breathing, and always listen to your body. There's lots of ways to modify any of this, so you don't have to feel like you have to fit the things that I do perfectly. And this video is really more for you to kind of watch and learn, but you can certainly try right alongside it. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. It's a good idea to start with a warm-up before you do a flow like Vinyasa. And I like to start in child's pose just to ground myself and start to focus on my breath. And then the next thing you can do is a cat-cow. So inhale on your arch, exhale as you round the spine. Do that a few times until you feel like your spine is pretty warmed up. Vinyasa will warm up your spine as well, but it's a good idea, especially if you have really tight hamstrings, to spend a little bit of time warming up like this. And then you can check out your downward dog and stretch the hamstrings, the back, and the shoulders a little bit more. Bending one knee, then bending the other knee is a good way to warm up the backs of the legs as well. So when you're doing plank here, you want to make sure your shoulders are right over your wrists. And you can always, on the exhale, come all the way down to the floor and then inhale up for what we call cobra. And that's just a little bit easier than chaturanga to upward facing dog. So I'll show you chaturanga this time. Chaturanga just means going halfway down. So you'll see my elbows stop right about my body, and then I upward dog, my legs are off the ground, tops of the feet are turned over. And then the exhale is downward facing dog. So one more time, inhale plank, exhale chaturanga, inhale upward dog, shoulders back, exhale downward dog. So you can see how every movement has a breath. And then I'll walk my my feet to the top of the mat and roll up to standing on the inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. So here's the first simple flow. Inhale, reach up, exhale, forward fold. Try to go with the whole breath on each movement. Inhale, step back, exhale, lower halfway, or remember you can go all the way. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. So that's a really nice simple vinyasa you can do a few times in a row. I find that 5 vinyasas, or if you want to call them sun salutations, are pretty hard to do. So that should get you pretty warmed up. You can stay in downward dog as long as you like, or you can go to child's pose for a rest. Exhale to bring your feet forward, and inhale to reach up again. So here we go again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, trying to match the movement with the breath. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This time I'm going to reach my right leg up. It's important to start with the right leg. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, come up. Warrior one. So you can stay in warrior one for as long as you want, 5 or 6 breaths or more. And then when you're ready, you're going to take your hands down on the exhale. Inhale, plank. Always exhale, chaturanga. That gives you a lot of strength. Inhale, upward dog, because you're opening your heart. And exhale, downward dog. You're closing again. Then we do the left side. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, bring the leg forward. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, go down. So this time I didn't wait. I just moved with the breath, which will make it more vigorous. It's actually a lot harder, too, to stay with the breath if you just do, you don't stop and wait. Then we go to the top of the mat again, and we can call that one sun salutation. Now you can add any other warriors or lunges to this. I think this time I'm going to do a lunge. Can't remember. We'll see. So exhale, inhale, exhale. Right leg starts. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it forward. No, this is warrior 1 to warrior 2. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. See how every movement has a breath. Inhale, exhale. And then if you get stuck and the breath wants to speed up, just wait for it. Take a couple extra breaths somewhere. So here's the left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. And exhale. If you ever get tired, you can go all the way down to the mat for cobra. You don't have to stop halfway. You can really hurt your shoulders if your shoulders get super tired and you push through it. You can practice jumping forward with your 2 feet, which is kind of fun. And then I just came up with a flat back that time instead of rolling up. So see what your body likes. Sometimes it's fun to start in Utkatasana at the beginning of the sun salutation. So inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. That's how you always sort of switch the legs. Right leg reaches up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. This time I do the lunge, twisting to the right. So this is why we always start on the right leg, is because then if we ever do a twist, we're on the correct side. You always want to twist right and then left. With the twist, it's kind of nice to hold that one instead of move immediately out of it. So that's what I did there. And then we'll, of course, do the left side. Inhale, leg up. Exhale it forward. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. You always want to exhale into your twists and inhale out of them. Inhale. Exhale. The cool thing about Vinyasa is you're working on controlling the movements. And that time I went to cobra. A little bit of a break. I also landed on my knees before I did downward dog, which is another way to sort of, if you're trying to do 5 or 6 or 7 vinyasas in the morning, you might get real tired and you want to give your body some support. So there it is. I hope you have a lot of fun.